What's up, guys? I got to thinking the other day, and I haven't done any sort of videos for uh, a Bearded Brothers for Christ channel, so I figured that I need to start doing something. So I thought, well, what better way to get back into doing the videos than to do something beard related? Um, so I'm going to kind of run you through my getting ready. Um, I just got out of the shower, um, and I can. Let me grab a towel here. I can kind of demonstrate a little bit um, how I dry my beard. Now, this is going to be different for everybody, but this is how I like to do it. And you get that right behind there, and just fold it over like so, and just kind of wrap it up. Give it a little squeeze, pat it dry, and there you have it. That's how I dry my beard. Yeah, I used to get real aggressive with it, doing a bunch of this stuff and whatever. Yeah, don't do that. You don't want to do that. That's a good way to cause a bunch of split ends and all kinds of stuff, breakage, all kinds of bad things happen when you do it that way. So please try not to do it that way. Next, yes, you can run the comb through it. By the way, I can take this opportunity to say, if you don't have one and you have any length to your beard whatsoever, get yourself a wooden comb like this. They're the bomb. It's got the two different sides, the fine and then the coarse. I find myself mainly using the fine, but um, these, it doesn't catch, it doesn't drag, it doesn't snarl, it just glides right through real smooth. And on top of that, when you get the beard oil put in, which I'll get to here in a minute, the beard oil kind of soaks into this and gets absorbed in there, kind of seasons it, makes a really nice comb. They do come in plastic and metal. I prefer the wood. I do have a plastic one, which works good in a pinch, but I do prefer the wood. The other thing you want to get, boar's hair brush. Uh, it's soft bristle, but it's not super soft. So it's not gonna, same thing as a comb, it's not gonna catch and yank hairs out and whatnot. It's just gonna give you a nice, opens everything up, kind of fluffs it out a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to be first. Then I put, after you get that, the comb ran through it, kind of little snarls there are out of there. This is my own homemade oil. Very simple to do. Maybe I'll do another video on that later. But this is uh, peppermint citrus. It's got a couple of different carrier oils in it. Mainly jojoba or jojoba, whichever way you pronounce it. Sweet almond, and there's another one I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. And then it's got peppermint, essential oil, and then an orange essential oil, and lime, and orange cream. All essential oils kind of dropped in there too. So it does smell really good. It's on the fruity side, but that's about the extent of my essential oils at the moment. I'll be trying to get some more of them and get into the florals and the woods too. I really like the cedar wood scents and things like that. So with the oil, you just about like, yeah. I don't know if you can quite see, but it's just a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. Now, keep in mind the length of your beard. Like mine, I'm going to be using a lot more probably than somebody who has only been growing their beard for, say, 2 months, 3 months. By the way, I'm going on probably about 2 years, 3 years, no, 4 years, 3 or 4 years, something like that. And with the oil is mainly for your skin. So you want to get that in and down on your skin as much as you can and get that worked into your skin. That's gonna hydrate your skin, trying to get rid of dry skin. It helps with the infamous beard itch that most guys go through for the first growing periods. I know that was the hardest thing for me to get over when I first started growing was the beard itch was terrible. But once I got past that point, then it was clear sailing from there. Now you get the oil in. Take your trusty handy dandy comb, run it through, and what else? And another thing too is if you take your comb and instead of going straight down like this, if you put it in straight in, that will grab some of that oil and pull it down through the rest of your beard, kind of distributing that oil a little bit. Like I said, the oil, from as far as I'm concerned, is mainly for the skin, so I don't worry about that part too much. And then in between each product, comb, brush. So I just take the brush and just kind of go through like so. This is what kind of gives my beard that a fuller look to it. Like right in here, like if I go a day or two without taking a shower, it'll start to curve in and it'll get really thin right here and then fan out. And that just irritates the ever loving stuffing out of me. But the brush here, if you do that in between, it helps pull everything, kind of straightening it out, and that way it comes straight down like that. All right, so that was the oil. Next, I haven't made any of this stuff yet because I'm still working on some consistency issues. But this is just Cremo Beard and Scruff Cream. This is a conditioner. Be more like, I would compare it to a beard butter if you were going to be making it or looking to buy something in the store. Cremo, you get it at Walmart here. It's $10 for 4 ounces. So that's pretty generic pricing for that kind of thing. It's cheap, but it still does a job. Now this stuff is more for the hair, not for the skin. So this stuff, I just kind of work it in like a leave-in conditioner, like you would do on your hair, and just kind of make sure that it's good and worked in there. Again, you don't want to use a lot of this stuff. You don't need, I used, here, I'll just a little bit more on there and show you. That's how much I was using, okay? So it works out to be about like that, about the size of, I would say, size of a nickel, and maybe about twice the thickness of a nickel or so. And that is all that I use. And like I said earlier, the longer your beard, the more product you're probably going to use, just because obviously you have a lot more beard to put product in. So like I said, I seen a picture of a guy the other day. I'm part of a Facebook group, 2 Facebook groups actually. He had a beard down past his waist. So I'm sure when he gets going with his product and stuff, he's probably using quite a bit more than what I am, probably, even if he uses product. I don't know. Some people are strictly purist and they like to only use things like coconut oil, which is great. I mean, you can do that. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right, gotta make sure I'm watching my time here. But yeah, coconut oil is awesome. When I first started using, because when I first started growing my beard, for the first year, I had no clue about any of the beard care, beard products, any of that stuff. I just letting it grow. I'd use whatever I had shampoo wise. I'd have conditioner, whatever I had in the bathroom. That's what I would use. Since then, I've learned quite a bit. And one of the first things that I ever did or ever started doing was putting coconut oil in the beard, which is awesome. You can get away with that. That's perfectly fine. I mean, you don't have to go out and have 900 different products that you put in your beard or use in your beard or whatever. It's all up to you, whatever you want to do. I mean, there's beard products everywhere, and there's more people every day that are coming out and making their own and selling them. Okay, and then finally, after the beard and scruff cream, aka butter, I like to use, I have a couple of different ones here. I have the Cremo Beard Balm, which is essentially the same thing as what I'm using. It's just a balm, not a wax. And the only difference is the amount of beeswax that goes into it. Pretty simple. More beeswax, the stiffer the wax, the more hold. Be like the difference of a balm being a 5 on the hold meter of your hairspray, and a heavy wax being a 10. Be about the same kind of deal. So here's another one that I haven't tried yet. Wild Willie's. It smells good. Yeah, it has kind of a minty type scent to it. But I really like Honest Amish. It's kind of it's not a heavy wax, but it's not a really light wax either. I would say this is probably in your medium hold range. And you don't use hardly any of that. I've had this tin for, oh boy, probably maybe going on 4 or 5 months now, and I've still got quite a bit in there. There's probably another, I would say, easy month of product in there, because that's all you're using, is just enough to cover the back of your fingernail there. And you put it in the palm of your hand, smear it around, get it good and tacky. You know, with the wax in there, you build a little bit of heat, and that's gonna melt down. And this stuff here is like a hairspray, so it's not really meant, as far as I'm concerned, to go all the way through everything and into your skin. This I just kind of try to keep to the outside and real minimal working it through the beard. I said this is mainly just to kind of hold the shape that you want and trying to get those flyaways and some of those uncontrolled hairs that, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the mustache yet. I'm toying with the idea of trying to go full on handlebar, but I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Alright. And then wipe that off a little bit. And I'll just give it one more comb. Nothing too serious. Just because Like I said, we're not trying to get that wax worked all the way in. It's just kind of a shaper. And there you have it. All right, so there you go. That is what I do to get ready after my shower. Again, this is all personal preference. Everybody's beard is going to be different. Everybody's skin is going to be different. Some people can't use things like the beard oil unless you make it yourself, because some of the essential oils will absolutely burn the tar out of your skin if you're sensitive to it like that. But I would definitely suggest the comb. This one is from Beard and Burns. This was actually a Christmas gift from a guy that I work with. And the boar's hair brush. This was a Christmas gift from my wife. And if you're looking to boost your growth or make it thicker, and you're just looking for some help in that area, get yourself some biotin. This is 10,000 micrograms, and it says to take one a day, I believe. Yep, one a day, and this will help with health of your hair, skin, fingernails. Keep in mind though that if this stuff works well for you, you will have hair wherever hair grows on your body. It will grow faster and thicker. Just forewarning you. So yeah, that's what I do. Like I said, if you do it different, I'm not saying that this is the end all to be all of beard application or beard styling, whatever. I'm just throwing this out there. This is how I do it. You have any questions, feel free, comment, drop me a email. Just find me on Facebook, whatever you gotta do. Just find speaking of Facebook, if you're on Facebook, find there's two beard pages groups that I'm a part of. One of them is Beard Rebel, excellent group, lots and lots of guys in that group, lots of good information. And the second one is the Magical Beard Companies page. Again, there's not quite as many guys in that one, but still, there's a lot of good information. They both are connected to a company that makes beard products. So there's constant giveaways. There's all kinds of stuff. You can get lots of cool stuff, discounts, all kinds of stuff like that. But just for the simple fact that there's a lot of good information, anytime you get a bunch of guys together that for a common reason, you're gonna get good information. You might have to sift through some interesting stuff first to get to there, but there's a lot of good stuff that a lot of good guys out there that want to help everybody out. And so yeah, with that, I will be seeing you guys later. I'm trying to get more motivated to do more videos, so hopefully we will see more and more of these coming up, different topics, things like that. But with that said, I love you, God loves you, peace.